Hey guys, Sam Arch here. In today's video, I'm basically going to be showing you guys how to close your deals, okay? Because I know a lot of you are absolute bots when it comes to closing deals. And let's be real, the only thing stopping you from achieving your financial goal is closing deals, okay? Now, obviously you need to deliver a service with that as well. However, if you can close deals, nothing will stop you from being rich. Okay, you can literally, as long as you can close deals, you're never going to be broke again. That's basically where this is coming from, right? Because if you have the ability to hop on a call with someone, close them for whatever it might be, 5, 10, even 2 grand, then you're just going to be able to make infinite money. Okay, it's fucking simple. And I know a lot of people that are shit at closing deals, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys a couple little tips and tricks that I've used to close those people that, you know, are on the edge. All right. Now, the first thing is, okay, when you have to remember this when closing deals, right? They need to want something that you have. Okay. They need to see value in your product, in your service, or they need to be in such a painful state where whatever you're offering them is the only way to get out of that painful state. Okay. That is how you close a deal. You either have something of value, you either have something that they want, or they're in so much pain that they will do anything to get out of it, and the only way they see possible to get out of this pain right now is by paying you money. Okay? Now, the pain thing is not going to work for people that, you know, have money, because painful, it's like they're going to be paying maybe time, but you're not really going to be able to play on the pain. You simply then have to have something that they want, or you need to provide some value. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you guys how to close deals like an absolute fucking demon. All right, now look, here's another thing. You need to be ruthless when it comes to closing deals. Okay, you need to be an absolute savage and just not give a fuck. I go for the one call close, and I would recommend you do it as well. Reason being, okay, is if you do a one call close, then there is nothing stopping you from closing this deal on that call. There might be a few things, but you're typically, if you go for a one call close, at least by the end of the call, you know whether you close them or not, okay? This is the thing. If you go for a 2 call close, all right, and you hop on multiple calls with them, you're in that time period of your first call and your second call, you're in this kind of like limbo mode, like, oh, did I close them or did I not close them? That is literally the most fucking default shit I've ever seen in my life. Alright? Fucking fingers crossed I closed them type shit. Nah. You closed them or you didn't. Alright? It's a yes or no. It's binary. This is one of the things in the world that is binary. Yes or no. Now, the key to being able to close people on the first call, okay, is basically being closable yourself on the first call, being able to make definitive decisions when the opportunity arises. Okay, if you hop on a call with someone and they have something that is value to you, they have something you want, they have something that would help you get out of your painful situation, and you start hitting them with objections like, I need to think about it, or let me talk to my partner, or I don't know, let's have another call and I'll decide then first of all, you're an absolute bitch, alright? And second of all, you're never going to be able to close anyone on the first call unless you're closable yourself. Because unless you buy on the first call, how the fuck can you expect someone else to buy on the first call? Unless someone offers you something and it's something that you want, something you see value in, and something that you think is going to allow you to achieve your goal, if you don't buy that on the first call because you need to think about it and you can't make a definitive decision on that call, then you're never going to have the conviction and the confidence to close someone on the first call, because you simply don't think it's possible. Okay? It's like a fat guy trying to tell someone else how to lose weight. It's like, hold up, you don't even know how to lose weight because you're fat as shit, so how the fuck are you going to tell me to do it? Alright, it's the exact same thing. If you don't buy on the first call, no one's going to buy on the first call from you, because the conviction is not going to be there. So that's the first thing. That is a quick mindset shift that you need to make to be able to close someone on the first call. Alright? If something is right for you, buy it then. This is what I think. If I'm going to do this tomorrow or the next day, why not just do it today? Alright, why am I delaying this shit? Just get it done, move on to the next, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Godspeed. Alright, you get me? Now, that is the first thing. Buy on the first call if you want to sell on the first call. All right. The second thing is to be able to sell on the first call. First of all, you need to have a good discovery phase. All right. Let's just say your discovery phase is perfect. You have something of value, and then you get them to the end of the call, and it's their decision on whether or not they want to buy on that call. Okay. Now, the first thing I'd recommend you do is what I do as well. Is we offer incentive-based pricing. What this looks like, all right, what this looks like is I hop on a call with you, okay, and I run you through everything. You're keen as a bean, all right, you're so ready to buy. What I'm selling is what you need to get to the next level in your life, all right, and then you ask me, what's the price, buddy? I say, hey, that's no problem. Let's get into the investment, all right. First of all, it's never the price, it's the investment, okay. It's an investment. It's not a price. You're not buying a fucking t-shirt. They're investing into themselves or into their business. Okay, so it's not a price. It's an investment. Get that in your fucking head. All right. Second of all, incentive-based pricing. I would say, yeah, that's no problem. So what we do, our fee for building this out and managing this for you, if you're selling a program or a system or whatever you're selling, all right, is $2,000 per month. Okay, and I'll just be completely honest. We also do have an additional setup fee on top of that, which is $1,500. Okay, but Sam, what we've found over the past few years of doing this for people in your exact position is it's always the people that make the quick decisions that turn out to be the best clients for us. Okay, we get them the best results and we have the longest relationship with them. So Sam, for those reasons alone, we do have something called incentive-based pricing. And basically, this just for you, this just means if you were to make a decision and move forward with me on the call today, I'll waive the whole $1,500 setup fee, take that on my own back and pay that out of my own pocket because I know I will get that back in the future of our relationship, and it would just be $2,000 per month. And that's how you do it. That is how you offer incentive-based pricing. You just use those exact words, put your pricing in it, use those exact words. After you say that spiel of your pricing, you shut up, okay? You just literally just don't say a fucking word, all right? Just fucking shut the fuck up. Don't say not a single bo peep should come out of your mouth, all right? Just shut up. They're going to start thinking, should I do it, should I not? Like, fuck, I'm going to save all this money, fucking, all right? Until they respond, you don't say a fucking word, all right? It's good to have like a water bottle with you. So you hit them with the spiel, and you just drink some water, and then you're sitting there like, okay, what's the go? And then they're going to respond with some bullshit most of the time. All right? Unless your product is insane like ours, they're probably going to say like, oh, fuck, some bullshit. All right? Now, the key, if you hit the incentive-based pricing, the first objection you're going to get is I need to speak to my partner. Okay, now, I'm going to tell you a secret. This is how to never get that objection ever again. This is exactly what to do. At the start of the call, ask them, hey Sam, before we do get started, is there anyone that we're missing out on? Anyone that we should add to the call when diving into this type of stuff and talking about your business? They're going to say no, okay? If you've done your pre-qualifying right and they are the sole decision maker, they're going to say no, and that is going to get rid of that objection at the end 100% of the time, because they can't tell you they need to speak to their partner when they told you at the start of the call that they're the guy that makes all the decisions. And then when they say no, just me, I'm like, oh, okay, are you the main man then? Yes. All right, cool. So when you get to the end of the call, there's no running away, cowarding, like I need to talk to my partner, bullshit, because they told me at the start of the call it was just him. All right? And you're fucking face to face. There's no bullshitting anymore. All right, now you get into crunch time. So that's the first thing. You're going to get rid of that objection. All right? Then, if they don't have the money, they're probably going to say, oh, I need to sort some money out. Okay. If they hit you with the money objection, then if they say anything about the price, like I can't afford it, yada, 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 all right, this is what you do. First of all, you should know how much money they make and if they can afford it before you pitch the price. All right, and guys, keep this in mind. You cannot sell a Muslim bacon. All right, if they don't have the money, they can't buy it. However, I'm going to show you a little trick later on in this video about how to get around that. But if they don't have the money, they cannot buy it. Okay, there's no point pitching someone that makes $0 and you're charging $2,000 a month. Okay, But if they're like, oh, I don't know, it would be tight, yada, 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 just some fucking waffle, all right, just ask him. Okay, Sam, that's completely fine, man. I mean, I never want to put anyone into a hole and make anything tougher for anyone's situation, buddy, but tell me, is it just the price that's stopping you from moving forward here? If you had the money, would you do it? If your product is good enough or whatever you're selling, if you've done the sales process correct, okay, and they actually want to buy your product and it's just the money, they're going to say yes. Okay? They're going to say yes. All right? They're going to say yes. It's just the money. Okay. Well, listen, buddy, I do not want money. This is how you respond. Right? Listen, buddy, I don't want money stopping you from getting what you want. Okay? So, how can we work around this? How can we make this fair for everyone involved and make this happen for you as well? And get you to your goal, okay? Then, what's going to happen is they're going to say, oh, I don't know. So, all right, what about if we split the payments up? Would that make it more comfortable for you? Or they're going to say some fucking more bullshit, all right? Split the payments up. If they're not, they should be able to split the payments up, all right? If they can't split the payments up, they're like, oh, you basically just got to fucking leverage your service. Like, listen, mate, we sign a lot of clients under the impression that if we don't make them money, then how are they going to continue to pay us? And that's why in the first 2 weeks, I've really just designed to give you a huge return on your investment and get you a bunch of cash back in the bank so we can keep this relationship going and get you to your goal. So we sign a lot of clients in your position, and that's why we have the incentive-based pricing, and that's why our first 2 weeks are just designed to give you as much return on investment as soon as possible so we can keep this going. Okay? Now, that is how you probably handle it, all right? You split the payments up, and then you're like, all right, whatever would be more comfortable, let's do 500 today, 500 next week, we'll just do 500 per week, so then, you know, you can get a return on your investment week by week and keep paying for this, all right? That's how you handle it. Now, if whoever you're trying to sell to is in the United States, I've got a fucking cheat code for all of you people, all right? This is insane. I've got a cheat code for all of you. All right, I'm gonna put you on crazy, man. All right, check this out. Look, if someone that you're trying to sell to is in the States, you're on. All right, look. If the genuine problem is that they don't have the money, but they want your service. Now, this only works if they actually want what you're trying to sell. If it's a bullshit smokescreen objection, okay, this is not going to work. And this is how you're going to figure out if it's a smokescreen or not. But if they genuinely want what you're about to sell, this is how to get them sold and get them across the line. Now look, actually, before I fucking go into this, ask them, say, listen, all right, it's genuine the money, you know, you don't know if you can afford it, that's completely fine. Listen, mate, I completely understand where you're coming from. Now, let me know if I'm overstepping here, but Sam, have you ever thought about, you know, getting a business loan or going into a line of credit? Ask them that. And they're going to say, oh, you know, I tried to get a loan before, but I didn't go through. I don't know how to get a loan. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know about interest rates, yada, yada, yada. So, all right, Mr. Man, I got something for you, okay? Listen, and this is what you do. So, I got something for you, Sam. Now, I am very reluctant to, you know, tell people about this because, like I said, I hate putting people in financial tough spots, but I'm so certain that we can get you to your goal. We can get you to 20K a month, and I think we're going to be doing it in a matter of months, and I think that this is going to work perfect for you. So look, check this out. There's this thing that basically you can get a loan up to 10 grand interest free for a whole year, and we can get this up and running for you. Alright, check this out. That's what you're going to do. Pull up this. American Express. Now, if this only works if they're in America, right? But you pull up this American Express, right? What this is basically your prospect will be able to get up to 10 grand within minutes. Okay, this is a fucking cheat code because your prospect will be able to get 10 grand within minutes, okay, of submitting this form. All right. Now they obviously need to know a few things like their social security number and like shit like that. But like if they're in America, I'm pretty sure they should just fucking know that shit anyway. So you get them on this, get them to submit this application, and as long as their credit score is not fucked, as long as it's like over 500, they'll get approved within a couple minutes for up to 10 grand. And then you can just pay in full them, just piff them out of the gate, just boom, painful, boosh. All right. So you walk them through this. Now it's like, listen, man, like if you want to get this on the road, look, there is this option here, and we can explore this with you. Basically, it's American Express loan. It's 1 year free, 1 year interest free, okay? And then, look, if they're like, oh, but I don't want to go into debt, look, this is where you just play for guarantee. All right? If you best have a fucking guarantee if you're going to do this. If they're like on the line, like, I don't want to get into debt or some shit, just say, all right, listen, man, I completely understand, and that's why we have the guarantee in place for people like you, okay? People that really can't afford to take the risk, right? So if we don't get you X result in X amount of time, I'm going to refund you all your money, okay? And you can just pay this loan off, okay? Because like I said, I hate putting people in financial situations, but I'm so confident that I can get this result for you. So look, if this doesn't work in 3 months or whatever the fuck your time frame is, I want to refund you everything and you can just pay this off. It's interest free, so you don't lose anything. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. All right? Yeah, let's do it. All right, cool. Fill this out, okay? And then this is the fucking sauce right here, right? You got to be careful when saying this, but just be like, you know what? I probably shouldn't be telling you this, Sam, but if you put your total annual income over $100,000, it's like the likelihood of getting approved goes up dramatically. Get them to fucking juice this shit the fuck up. Get them to juice that shit up, and then put all the details in, and then boom, boom, and then within like 15 minutes they're gonna get approved, and then you can just fucking make them pay. That is the secret sauce if they're in America. Like, that is the fucking juice right there. Yeah, literally run that shit up. Now, if they're not in America, okay, if they're in any other country in the world, this is not going to work, okay? So it's basically American Express. I'll just put this link in the description. But yeah, it's shit's fucking oj, bro. I've used it a bunch of times. It works a dream. But yeah, listen, if they're not in America, this is the only option you have to do. All right, it's like, listen, Sam, this is basically called the refundable deposit method, all right? And so listen, Sam, I know you want to get this on the road, and obviously there's a few financial things that you need to figure out. Look, I want to keep the incentive-based pricing there for you. I don't want to have to charge it to you, man, because like I said, I know I can get you to the result, and unfortunately, as a business owner, mate, I would just have to keep my integrity when offering things like this, and I just wouldn't be fair to all our existing clients that jumped on the incentive-based pricing if I offered this to you tomorrow. I hope you can understand me there. But listen, if it's just the money and you want to get this on the road and it's just that little thing stepping in the way, and you guys can use this for like partner objections and everything. Look, if it's just that, if it's just whatever the fuck they say it is, then look, what we can do is, look, if we just take a refundable deposit today, I'll mark you on the system as paid, okay? And look, we'll schedule a follow-up call for tomorrow, and under the premise that this doesn't work for whatever reason, just hop on the call and you can just tell me and it's completely fine. I'll just refund that money to your account. This way, I can mark you as paid, we can keep you in for the incentive-based pricing, and we just take it off the top if you want to move forward. And worst case, we just hop on a call tomorrow and I refund you. And listen, this money doesn't go anywhere. It just stays in the business account, okay? It literally doesn't touch anyone's account. It sits there and it waits for you to come on the call. And look, I think if you're genuinely interested, man, that's probably the best way to go about this. If they don't want to leave a refundable deposit after that, then they were just talking shit the whole time and they don't actually fucking want to buy it. And it was just all smoke screen, a waste of time. Fuck them, end the call. Alright, but if they leave a refundable deposit, that shows genuine interest, okay? And if they don't want to hop on it, then you just basically schedule a follow-up and you just got to try and sell them on that follow-up, okay? Whatever bullshit they come to on that follow-up, if they don't want to buy, then you just fucking just handle it and get them to buy. But this way, it kind of weeds out the tire kickers and makes it worth it going for a second call. Because guys, you have to think about it. If you're booking a ton of calls, doing 2 call closes is not ideal, bro, because it's just opportunity cost, right? It's like I can schedule a call with you now and then a call with you tomorrow, but like that's taken away from a prospect I could talk to tomorrow and I can just close you both on the first call, right? So the refundable deposit pretty much is just like making it worth your time to hop on another call with them. And that is how you do it. That is how you fucking close. Implement these strategies and you're going to become an absolute demon at sales, making a ton of fucking money. All right, especially that, like American Express. Be careful when doing it though. If you genuinely can't help the person, then you're fucking cruel if you fucking do that shit. But if you know you can actually help people make money and help them reach their goal, then that shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Same with the refundable deposit. All right, use these methods. You'll be able to close. You'll be able to sign your clients, and you'll be able to make some money, help a lot of people, and everyone wins. All right. I hope you got some value from this video. Okay, that's really why I just made it. I just wanted to give you guys some quick value. Okay, if you're curious, if you want to reach out to me and ask a question or anything, my Instagram will be in the description. All that matters is you got some value from this video. I don't really care if you click on my Instagram link or not. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, hope you got some value. And yeah, peace.